They want him out. That's been their cry since they served on the Breonna-Taylor grand jury. Hi, everybody. I'm Doug Proffitt. It's new tonight on the Night Team. Now, 3 members of that very panel are trying the impeachment approach for Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron. The Night Team's Jesse Cohen is hearing from the Louisville attorney behind this attempt.
3 grand jurors in the breonna-Taylor case claim that Attorney General Daniel Cameron withheld information, and now they are calling for his impeachment.
They realized this was kind of the path that Mr. Cameron had set for them. It's their opportunity to make sure that they're continuing to keep the record straight.
Kevin Glogauer, the attorney for the 3 anonymous jurors, says they were approached through his office to see if they were interested in a petition for impeachment.
Being honest with the public about how things were handled and mishandled, more importantly, so that accountability can be put where it's supposed to be instead of on them. Which is what Mr. Cameron continues to do.
Now it's been filed with the Kentucky House of Representatives. The jurors say Cameron knowingly and intentionally lied to the public about what information was presented to the grand jury to, quote, satisfy his political ambitions.
He stated that everything was presented to the grand jurors. We know for a fact that's a lie.
Glogauer says this petition is just another step towards exposing the truth.
He took the responsibility that comes with his office and his authority and placed it right on these grand jurors to avoid accountability for those decisions.
The breonna-Taylor case isn't the only thing mentioned. The petition also alleges Cameron incited the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th.
This is something that if you read the petition, this was done quietly.
It points to a branch of the Republican Attorneys General Association that authorized and paid for robocalls that called on people to march on the Capitol as the election certification was happening. Cameron condemned the attack, and when asked about the calls a few days later, he said he wasn't aware of them.
Other organizations that were specific to that robocall made it clear that none of the attorneys general were aware of that robocall.
But Glogauer says this just adds to the jurors' case.
And their ongoing concerns are truth and transparency. They're not going to back away from a public official.
Kentucky House Speaker David Osborne confirmed they did receive notice of the petition, but are waiting to comment until attorneys review it. We've reached out to Cameron's office for a response, but so far we have not heard anything. For the Night Team, I'm Jesse Cohen.